Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I was just going through my collection, my eyeshadow collection, and I saw that I have so many Colourpop shadows. So I thought it would be really fun to just show you guys all the eyeshadow palettes that I have, just in case you're thinking of getting any of them, or if you never purchased any Colourpop shadows. I think Colourpop sort of just masters their color coordination, and I think that's what makes their palettes just so enticing and what makes you just want them. And the fact that they're super affordable. Their 9-pan palettes are, I think, about 14. Their other bigger ones are like 16 or 18, and then they have a bit of like a few of their like massive palettes, which I have a few of those that go into the low or mid 30s, but for the most part they're super affordable. They have really good quality, and so I just thought it would be such a fun idea to just go through my collection, show you all the eyeshadow palettes from Colourpop that I own, and sort of just like look at them together. So if you would like to see all the Colourpop palettes that I have, what they look like, well then just keep on watching. Okay, so we can start with their 9-pan palettes, and so I think that's one of the ones that I have the most of. Well, no, I have an equal amount of all of them. So we'll just get started on my favorite one. Like if I only had to have one of these palettes, especially of one of the 9-pan palettes, it would be this one, and that is gonna be Miss Nude Mood. This color combination is just everything, and like I said, Colourpop is just amazing at really combining colors that work together. They place them so nicely in the palette that just makes it super enticing. I'm not going to dwell too much on all of the palettes because I have quite a few here and I really just want to show them to you, but I'll swatch a few here and there of colors or shades that I just want to swatch. So the next one, this one's actually a newer one, and this is the Grandeur one, and I think this one is so beautiful, especially for like getting a nice deeper look, and I think this will look so good on deeper skin tones because you actually have like really deep colors, which I love. This is glitter in the middle. I do wish it was a metallic or like a foil, but that works. That's kind of like the only thing that I would say. I'm not really a fan of their pressed glitters just because glitter, if it doesn't have a wet base, I feel like just goes all over the place. So I'm not really a fan, but everything else I'm literally obsessed with. Next up, we have Going Coconuts, and this is another great neutral palette. This one leans more on the cool side, and this is what she looks like. This one has a mirror, but it is so beautiful. I love it. I think this one is so good for every day. Packaging is really nice. There's some that have the cardboard packaging and some that have like this plastic with mirror. This is one of those, so good. I told you guys, I love the Nude Mood so much. I have another one. I have a backup because Next up, we're gonna sort of just go into their colorful ones. They have a ton of their colorful ones, but I just picked out the colors that I would most likely wear or would like to wear. We have Baby Got Peach, and these are all peachy tones. This is a newer one as well, but I am obsessed with all these colors, especially this one. And I think this is also a good eyeshadow palette that I can use some colors as blush too. Once again, we have that glitter color, which I'm not crazy about. It looks beautiful, but I wish it was more of like their Super Shock Shadow formula or a metallic to put all over the eye, because that glitter just crumbles all over. But beautiful. And like I said, it's just the colors that they put together. You just look at it and you're just like, okay, add to cart. So next up we have Aha Honey, and this one is their yellow series, and this is just beautiful. I think it'll be so nice now for the springtime. It is absolutely beautiful. I love this like mustard color. They just once again combine such beautiful colors together where you can get a full look because you have your darker shades and your lighter ones. So this looks so pretty, can work well on its own or combined with other ones. We also then have Blue Moon, which is their blue series, and this one is, she is bright, she is vivid, and she is colorful. But I love, once again, just like how they space out like all of their brighter ones, and then they put like the more neutral ones within so that it doesn't, like, obviously it's blue, so you know it's loud, but they also put just tones that can really work together. I think these like lighter colors are just great for when you want to put a pop of color in your inner corner or under the waterline. I think it's just great. And then my favorite from the colorful ones has got to be It's My Pleasure. I just love purple, and I love how purple looks on me and on my eyes. I think it just looks amazing. And this is what it looks like. I'm putting them upside down just so that the mirror doesn't show. But this color in the middle is just such a beautiful metallic, and this one as well. Obsessed. I love these like pinky purples that they have, and that once again they have the darker shade as well as the lighter one to be able to complete a look. The last 9 pan shadow palette that I have is the Mandalorian, and this one my sister-in-law, she owns it, and I saw it and I was like, oh my goodness, this looks so cute, because she's a huge like Star Wars fan. And I saw it and I fell in love with the color combination. Unfortunately, it came broken. I did contact Colourpop to like, you know, see if I can get my replacement, because this gold is beautiful, but it came completely broken. Once again, the color combination just looks amazing. That nice soft brown on top is just sort of what ties all of it together, makes it just wearable. These two browns, green and brown, I think work so well together. So I am in love with that one. So that pretty much concludes it for the 9 pan shadows. Now we can move into their 12 pan shadows. And I think this is one of my favorites, especially for the springtime. And that is going to be the Colourpop Sweet Talk palette. This palette literally just screams springtime to me. Even the palette like decoration with the flowers and all of that, it is just so beautiful. I think it works so well. It's very similar to the Baby Got Peach, but I love it. So I am obsessed with that one. We have the OG 12 eyeshadow palette of theirs. That is the Cute AF palette. And this one just gives me Natasha Denona Sunset vibes. And it is just such a beautiful one. I actually don't really reach for this one that much, and I don't know why. So it really has really nice colors. But yeah, this one is Cute AF. Next up, we have a Kathleen Lights and Colourpop collaboration in Dream Street. And this one holds such a beautiful memory with me, because for my bridesmaids, for my wedding, part of my gift was an eyeshadow palette, and I did Dream Street and Give It To Me Straight, which I'll show you guys next. So every time I see these, I think of my wedding, and I think of when I surprised my bridesmaids and asked them to be in my wedding. So love that. Love this color story. Really, really pretty and really, really cute. Give It To Me Straight is the next one, and it is another beautiful neutral pinky mauve palette that is super easy to be able to use for every day to create really nice flirty, smoky, everyday eyeshadow looks, and I love that. Next up we have I Think I Love You, and this is sort of more of their like beginning palettes. They have a lot of newer ones now, but I've still kept these because I just love them, and I just love their color placement. Once again, that yellow just makes it, you know, stands out and makes you just want to reach for that color. We also have Double Entendre. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to say it. I say everything with a Spanish accent, so. But this is another really beautiful neutral palette that just works together so nicely, and I am obsessed with. This is another one that I absolutely love, California Love, and this one just screams like sunflowers, fall time, springtime, summertime. It screams all the seasons at the same time. Like, I don't even know how it does it, but it does it, and it is just so beautiful. I love that one. We also have Element of Surprise, which this one is cute. I literally never reach for it, and once again, I don't know why, but this one is really pretty. I like that pink. Super duper cute. We also have You Had Me at Hello, and this one is more of like a dull neutral palette. So this would be a good one for some good mattes, or just like toned down shades, metallics, and mattes. And then the last 12 pan palette that I have is My Little Pony, which I think was a collaboration. I don't know why I bought it, I just did, and I think it's not the most wearable palette, but it does have some wearable colors. I do think that Colourpop has gotten a lot better now with their color combination, which is what makes you want to buy every palette that they come out with, which is pretty much every day. They come out with a new collection every day. Listen, I'm not mad at it. I am not mad at it. So that's pretty much it with the 12 pan palettes. Then we have 3 of their 15 pan palettes. And these two are pretty much like older ones. This is when they collaborated or were being sold in Sephora for like a small period of time. And this one is going to be their Golden State of Mind. I don't think they sell this one anymore, but I have kept this one because it's literally all toppers. And I am a topper kind of gal. I can use any other matte eyeshadow palette and then just pop any of these colors over the lid. And I think it is so beautiful. They have literally pretty much every single tone, so I think this works so well with an all matte palette. I also have the All I See Is Magic palette that they came out with literally years ago when they were collaborating with Sephora, and this one is really pretty as well. Neutral tones, metallics, shimmers, all that good jazz. And then my most recent 15 pan palette is the Mulan one, and this color story, oh my goodness, like they really captured the Mulan colors here and it just looks so beautiful together. I am literally obsessed with this one. I cannot wait to use it, and I love the names. They really do, like, they take their time to make sure that packaging and everything looks beautiful with each collaboration, and their names are just so beautiful. They have like a girl, fighter, loyal, strength, honor. They just have so many like beautiful collaborations, and you can tell that they really put their time into names, packaging, and all that good stuff. So next we're gonna move on to the last 3 palettes, which are gonna be their 30 pan palettes. And those are massive, but I love them because they have so many options. Like honestly, you don't even need any of the other palettes with just these 3 that I'm about to show you. So the first one is going to be Bare Necessities, and this is literally all of the neutral tones you would ever need, leaning more on the warm tone side. It literally has every single color you will ever need to create any type of look. There's a combination of mattes, of shimmers, of mattes with some sparkles in them. Like, it is just beautiful, perfection. The packaging is just beautiful. It has this really nice like soft matte texture to it. It has all the names in the back with their description and all of that stuff. So I am obsessed with that one. They also came out with Stone Cold, which is sort of like the sister to that other palette that I just showed you, but this one is going to be more on the cool tone side. So this pretty much has every single cool tone color that you will ever need to create a look, as well as mattes, shimmers, and some metallics. So absolutely beautiful. And then the last one that I want to show you is the collaboration with Kathleen Lights and Colourpop. And this palette is just beautiful. Honestly, all you need is this palette and those other 2. You don't need anything else. This palette has every color that you can possibly think of using or needing to add. She has like so many different textures. There's like this color, which is so beautiful. It's kind of like the perfect eye topper because it's that super shock, like moussey texture to it. There's glitters, there's shimmers, there's mattes, and it's just beautiful. You have your blues, you have some greens, you have some bright colors, you have your neutrals. You just have pretty much everything in this palette. So yeah, that is pretty much all of my Colourpop eyeshadows. I just wanted to show you guys like my little Colourpop eyeshadow collection, just in case you had your eye on any of these and you kind of just wanted to see them live or like in person, well, in video. I hope that that was helpful to you. They're super affordable. Like I said, they're always coming out with something. They actually just came out not too long ago with like their 5 pan palettes, which are even cheaper than their 9 pan palettes. So definitely check it out if you liked any of these palettes. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.